Hello everybody. In today's video we're going to talk about how stupid and low IQ Invincible from the Invincible comments are. Now this video is going to be a little different from my usual educational content since nobody watches those, so we're switching up the content forever I guess until I see I don't know, a peak in my former content. I'm gonna still make some, but anyways, the first thing, which is, oh my god, so goddamn frustrates me, is how Invincible never even thought about his father being a genocidal maniac. Like in the comics, you can see, obviously, if somebody told you he was from a civilization thousands of light years, you would kind of believe him. Even, he was his father, to be honest. But still, we know that Invincible and I guess Omni Man can travel faster than the speed of light. So why couldn't just Invincible say, "Hey Dad, could you go to the Wilt planet or something?" He never said that, and we spent a whole season by Invincible being ignorant. Now, in Invincible's defense, you wouldn't really think your closest family members to be, that kind of person. But I digress, it happens. You can't blame that one on Invincible. The other one, which is, oh my god, so, how can I say it? Never mind. Is that Invincible just forgives Omni-Man. We can say it in the show, we can say it in the comics. This will be like if Osama bin Laden's son, just forgive him after he did 9/11. Like, I'm still going to be your friend, Dad, but I'm not gonna be that friendly. That's the equivalent. And, the thing is, I kinda see Invincible or Mark forgiving his dad. But why Debbie? Why his wife? He only knew him like 17 or 20 years at this point, right? Like, you're not that much attached to anyone. At that point, I will just switch teams, to be honest. But you're not that attached to anyone. Why would he forgive such a man? We're not in that point yet. I don't think the show is at the point where the comics are. The comics speed up the things, but it's still, I wouldn't ever forgive that person. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see that Omni Man is like a changed person, but no, bro, no. When you kill someone for no reason, that's not good. Okay, that's like a line when you give up, and you're not gonna go back from that. So that's like one of my great criticisms. Now still we could kind of see it. He is his father, and those people were attacking Omni Man, except the train scene, I guess. But like, there's other things too, like the new character that was just introduced and was in the comics, Dinosauruses. Dinosauruses like killed a lot of people and a lot of innocent people. He was basically a eco terrorist, if we wanted to say his political ideology. But like, Invincible just turns a blind eye. I don't know, man. If you ever did any acts of domestic terrorism, you should be locked up. Now, there's a thing in Invincible that people think Mark has a no kill rule, which is kind of true, but the I thought you were stronger episode and stuff, kind of break that. Though he didn't kill that person, but still. The thing about dinosaurs is two persons. So if you kill the dinosaur, which is not a human, you are killing the host too. So that will be not good. But the government can do something. No, the government does nothing in this world. I can't see, maybe dinosaurs is too powerful. Why don't they just tell, Invincible or someone? Anyway, in later point in the comics, in dinosaurs does basically 100 times worse than 9/11 and blew up entire city of Las Vegas to make mirrors, I guess, to make solar panels. I don't know. This doesn't make any scientific sense to be honest, but we're talking about show about a flying guy that's other flying guy, you know what I mean. Yeah, and the last part is Rex. How could he not know? I'm not spoilers for the show, but Rex is going to take over the world, and I think it was very obvious at like the very very start when he got his new body and stuff that he was an egotistical maniac, and he should have been put down, or at least his technology usage should have gained a lot less. But no, no, this doesn't happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the video. uh Goodbye.